Hello, everyone. This is Miss Nisi, and this is going to be an all signs collective reading. So let's get started. For all signs, what do you need to know in April? What do all signs need to know for the month of April? So we're doing this, okay? We've got the Seven of Pentacles that's come out for you guys. So let's see. Also, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So let's see what you guys need to know for the month of April. The Queen of Pentacles. So look like this is going to be about money. Yes, this might be a financial reading. Okay, y'all got a lot to fill out just then, so let me see. Okay, we've got the Five of Swords, and we've got the Devil in reverse. So this is telling me that this is about your finances. And don't get alarmed by having that devil card out there because it's in reverse, and that is usually a good thing. Your hard work has been paying off here, and things have been in balance. You've worked hard in the past, and like I said, this is most definitely turned into finances right off the bat. You've worked hard in the past for what you have, and your hard work is now paying off. You have your balances, um, your your income. You have money flowing in, and you're also investing money into yourself and your family or your home. The Queen of Pentacles here, right here, and this marks um, for you in the past. I'm trying to be as clear as possible. You had some financial stresses in the past, but that is all coming to an end. Here, right here, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is prosperity. This energy represents prosperity and wealth. So, like I said, your hard work is now bringing things into the balance. And this is in your financial life and bringing prosperity and wealth. There is, however, in some type of partnership, I don't know if this is a business partnership or, some marriages in some aspects have a business partnership into it too when it comes to finances. But there's some type of disagreement. Tempers may be clashing over these finances. But here in the future, you're going to be feeling better. Things are going to get better. This conflict is going to be addressed. I'm not going to say solved. It's going to be addressed. Somebody's feeling at the end of their rope. This could be about overspending, or maybe someone is being being a tightwad, afraid to spend. Here we have where it looks like some of you out here are willing to invest back into your business, and some of you are not willing to take risk or chances. Like I said, being a tightwad or stingy. The other person, I'm getting this energy. Someone feels like someone's being stingy. Okay, one person feels like you got to spend money to make money, and another person is being more cautious. I wouldn't say stingy like the way they're feeling, but they're feeling being more cautious. And since we're on finances, let me just get my little oracle deck here that I made for finances. What financial advice do we have for these all signs? And when I say all signs here, I'm seeing I'm feeling a lot of earth signs out here. We have a few fire signs that are also out here on the board. What do the collective, what advice do you have for the collective for their finances? And I'm going to try to keep this video under 30 minutes. So, yeah, okay. Survival mode. The rent. Someone is, like I said, someone is worried that they're not going to have the money. Okay, here we got blood money and money that's poorly obtained. And it's also in reverse. And we also have success, victorious achievements in the reverse. And we have old money and faithful income. Now, what that tells me is the person that is being cautious about the money, the one that you may feel like is being stingy, is in survival mode. They're focusing on, having the money to pay their rent and pay the mortgage and this and that. Okay? They're not willing to do anything underhanded for money. Blood money is in the reverse, which is, like I said, money that's poorly obtained. It's in the reverse. This person is not willing to do anything underhanded or illegal to get that money to pay for the bills. They're afraid that if they go this route, it's not going to be successful. And they are absolutely right, because it is in the reverse. There's going to be a steady income. With the income that you have now is a steady income. You don't need to take the risk of obtaining money that is not in a good way, or fast money type things. They don't need to be done here. In fact, this is telling you to stick to the way that you've been making money. Your hard work, like I said, will be paying off. Let me see. Let's get some more clarity on this situation. But seriously, someone is really worried about how someone else is spending or planning to spend their money, or has been in the past, has been spending their money. And this is a joint venture. Okay, let's see what jumped out. The tide of transition. Embrace the tides of change with openness. Allow the ebbs and flow to guide your transformation into love and work. So right here, someone is afraid of change. It's one person feels like I said, you got to spend money to make money, and the other person is being more cautious. They're afraid of change. What more advice do you have for me? What more advice do you have for our collective? What advice do you have for our collective that the collective needs to know right now? Well, seek solace in the silence, where there's clarity finds its true voice. So this person is doing like the quiet moments. This person, while they feel concerned, they're not really speaking up right now about it. Okay? Answers are going to unfold. Keep your mind open and be willing to learn from this experience. So what I'm getting here, one person is trying to convince the other to take some type of shady financial risk. It's not just that they want to spend money to make money, but they want to take the money it's the way they trying to make that money. And the person that's being cautious is absolutely right not to try to make this fast or poorly obtained money, because it's not going to work out. It could even lead to jail time. Yeah. Also, this don't be led by greed. One person, like I said, feels that the other person is being stingy by not wanting to take these financial risks and take chances. But at the same time, the other person is being greedy. When I say greedy, I don't mean like trying to grab at the other person's money. They're being greedy. They see an opportunity for fast money, poorly obtained money, and being greedy to grab and take that chance is not a good thing. It's definitely not going to work out for the best at all. So collective, be cautious of somebody offering you a quick chance to make some fast money in an underhanded type or maybe even illegal type of way. That is definitely not a good thing, and it's definitely not going to work out, and it's not a chance that you should take. And it's going to cause this person going to feel some type of way about it, because you don't want to invest in their get rich quick type scheme, that you're not going to want to invest in it. But it is what it is. In this case, it's better safe than sorry. I'll be honest with you. Here we have the Emperor that's come out. Yeah, this person is willing to go to war over this. Or they're going to fight you over that decision not to go along with their plans. Some of you out there, this person is willing to go to war. Also, we have the Seven of Pentacles that's come out again. Only this time it's come out in reverse, because I'm focused on this person's energy or the people, because it seems like it's more than one person out here that wants to take a chance at this fast money, or want the collective to take a chance at this fast money. It's a waste. This is gonna be a waste of money, a waste of time. There's no reward in this at all. We have death out here in reverse, which is never good. This person, they are going to be stubborn about this. They're not going to listen. If they can't get you to go along with it, they're going to try to get somebody else to go along with it. They're determined to do this. And if I was you, I'd stick to my course and I wouldn't do it. We've got the King of Swords coming out here. And yeah, you're still being cautious. You're still being cautious, which is good. You're being advised to be cautious with this person. What you don't see coming. Yeah, this person is going to be moody, idealistic in their feelings about it. They're going to be feeling some type of way because you are not going to go along with their plans. Let's do one more tarot here. Because like I said, I'm doing a collective. And right now, this one here, for some of you, you might have, clarify this Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups. clarify this Knight of Cups here. So some of you here, we have, I'm going to clarify it first before I say it. Okay, we've got a Nine of Swords here. Some of you are worried about romance. Some of you are worried about romance out here. And I don't know who it is or how it is, but you could be married, you could be single. This is for everybody. But some kind of aspect about romance is keeping some of you up at night. It's keeping some of you up at night. So I'm picking up on some more energy here. So let's see. What are you worried about romantically? I mean, some of you are seriously worried. Okay, here we go. Got a lot that came out that time. So let's see. Well, it looks like here everything's gonna be fine. It looks like there was some type of conflict romantically, but with this Five of Swords reversed, it looks like everything's worked out. It's gonna be fine, or at least the argument is over with. Here we have again the Seven of Pentacles, and this in this reading, the Seven of Pentacles has come out like 3 times. So like I said, someone was being impatient. But like I said, you're worried about some type of romance situation. Some of you are worried about some type of romance situation, and you're being impatient about it. Maybe you gave someone an ultimatum, looks like an ultimatum about something, and you're being impatient for them to answer you or give you an answer. Maybe that's what the argument was about. Here I have the Page of Wands, and I have the Four of Cups in reverse. So they have definite feelings for you. They definitely do have feelings. So with this Page of Wands, that's telling me the answer you're waiting for is going to be positive. Good news is on the way. With this answer you've been worried about, some of you have been worried about, good news is on the way. And with this Four of Cups in reverse, it's definitely on the way. The situation is no longer being stand at a standstill. You're going to move on and move past this. So that is definitely a good thing. So let's check the overall energy. We got some, I'm picking up on some Scorpios out here. Some Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. Some water signs, most definitely. Earth signs have already made a debut. Fire signs. And we do have some air signs out here also. So we got all signs. I'm picking up the energy of all signs. So that is good. That's what I was going for. So what else do you guys need to know? What other messages are there for you guys? Okay, let's see. We have faithful and addiction, bisexual in reverse. So here we have a steadfast in affection or allegiance. They stand by their spouse and don't cheat. Whether you're married or just in a relationship, or even if you're single, there could be someone headed your way. We also have the addiction card out here, and it's in the upright for sex, drugs, or alcohol. Okay, now this energy is calling me back to the Devil in Reverse card. And what this is, since this is in reverse, it's telling me that there's going to be and it's also in a future position, an overcoming this addiction to sex, alcohol, or drugs. Someone's going to be overcoming this. But like I said, it's in a future position. And right here, this addiction here is in the present. Could be what had someone worried romantically. Then we have bisexual in the reverse. What I'm getting from this card here is attracted to both men and women, is what it says. Is someone thought someone was bisexual, but they're not. But they and some of you were being accused of being bisexual, and you're not. You're not attracted to both sexes. Maybe you were in the past, but at this time and in the future you will not be. So let's see. Who is this person? Here we go. Let's see if we can get to know a little more about this person, because they are faithful. Whatever they were doing before they met you or before you met them, they're not going to be into anymore. They probably given up that lifestyle for you. For you, your love changed them. Clearly. Let's see. Who is this person? Okay, who is this person? See if we can see who this person is. So, see if we can find out a little about who this person is. A little more, just to give you just a little more insight to who this person is. Because I'm getting the feeling some of you out there like to want to know, like, who the heck is this? I feel like it's somebody that you already know, that you already have dealings with. This is not something that's coming in the future. Someone with a medium skin tone. Someone who's older than you. Have you had any and what you don't see coming is a light-skinned person. So it could be someone coming in. What do I want to check next? Well, I think that's it. Thank you. I'm going to end it right here. Thank you, everyone.